Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. I am your host, Matt Weaver. I got some more for you. Sorry. Not sorry. This is episode 4. I think episode 3 was about mustard. Told you it'd be nonsense. I warned you. You were warned. Adequately. This episode, I'd like to talk about folks who read. I would say you can't make this shit up, but I can. So I guess my biggest gripe is when somebody's read a book and then they've adapted it to a movie and then they watch the movie and they're like, ugh, the movie's not as good as the book. Of course it's not. On one level, it can't be. You have books that are 200 pages long, and unless you're making like a Peter Jackson 3 hour some odd movie, it's really hard. I would imagine it'd be really hard to work in all those details and all those through lines. That being said, I've watched movies where they have abbreviated kind of important parts of the story that is off-putting. Bring that. Say, hey, I really love the book, the movies, however you feel about the movie, and go, this is kind of why I feel that way. This is kind of, they left out this part. That's kind of an important part to me. That really resonated with me, and, it's not there. Or it was different. I get that. Comic book fan people. I could sit here and nitpick. I could nitpick every comic book movie that's ever been made. And I could complain. And I could say, well, it's this long, or they left this out, or they changed this, or I don't like the guy that they got to put. Take it what it is. Enjoy it. It's entertainment. A lot of people work really hard on these things. I'm not saying don't read. I'm not saying don't voice your opinion. I think if you give context to your complaint or whatever, it helps people who haven't read it or whatever understand your point of view better. It's just really off-putting when you start a sentence with that complaint. And I know that it's funny because I make a video complaining about stuff. I make videos about complaining about stuff. But man, come on. You're not gonna get anybody to listen to you all the time if you're just completely off-putting. I hope I'm not. That was off-putting. Anyway. Anyway. But yeah, you can criticize anything like that to the cows come home. But at the same time, I'm a guy, I like movies. And I'll watch the movie of a book that I don't want to read. And I'll enjoy it for what it is. I'll either love it or I won't love it. And I'll have, any number of reasons why I didn't love it. But to just, it's not as good as the book. Man, unless you're Peter Jackson, who had to obsess about those books. He had to be obsessed, right? To make those as good as they were really good. You're not going to get all those details. You're not going to get all that in there. More than likely you won't. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do a really good job. I think Gone Girl is a really good movie. To Kill a Mockingbird's my favorite book of all time. And how appropriate now to be talking about To Kill a Mockingbird. But the movie abbreviated a couple storylines in there that I think were pretty important, but you get the gist of it. You get the gist of what's going on. It's still great. Gregory Peck, are you kidding me? This Atticus Finch, one of my peoples that you should admire. A person that people should strive to be more like. Honest, dutiful. If that's a word, I'm not even sure if that's a word. There's a sense of duty. He has to do the right thing, even though he has this tremendous amount of pressure to fold. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. I think maybe the next episode is going to be about Star Wars fans. I am a Star Wars fan, so don't come at me like that yet. So like, comment if something annoys you. It probably annoys me too. I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt. Probably. Maybe. Alright, love you guys. Take care. Thank you again.